Hi. Hi. Hello. Discord, that's what I'm getting up. That's it. Wait. I still search for other players. I don't want to fucking go through this dungeon with the... I don't want to go through this dungeon with bots again. Ain't no way. Fucking last time I tried this dungeon, my internet died like right at the end. It sucks. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. It's pretty early in the day. Well, it's earlier than I usually... Oh, there it is. I wonder if this person's also looking for the same dungeon. Yes, I saw this yesterday. I can just skip it. I got bashed. Man, he's just fucking going for it. God damn. No, not... Oh my god, Leo's gonna die. Leo! Trick-honest raise. Ugh. He tanks too many enemies. Yeah, no fucking kidding. Maybe I should have gone in with bots. And half over here. About the choke point. Oh, shit. Well, they didn't pick up the key. Whatever. I need to use it's not many enemies. Why do I get hit for so much? My god. Casting, spell speed. I don't really need it, I don't think. I swear, you take your eyes off the tank's health for like 3 seconds and they start just losing it all. No, not benediction, my god. Oh. Right, I totally could have used benediction earlier. I always forget I have it. Playing, don't need gauntlets. I mean, I'll read. Yeah, fuck it. I'm pressing. Why am I pressing heal? I saw this the other day. I need to watch it. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright, all good. Oh, me? That wasn't me, right? No. Done Control 8. God, they are so far away. Sweet. Huh? You mean 0 slots? What? Shoot of anti. Oh. Oh. Man. I didn't know that was. Oh. Gonna have to sell all this shit.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Yeah, I just realized my microphone's like really far.
But I earned the name Iceheart.
Sorry?
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
I can't. Cool pipe. Oh, it's this guy. Hi. Hi. Alright, I'm gonna fix up my inventory a bit. Might as well discard these. Not gonna get any more money if I sell them. I've got so much crafting materials. Ugh. Inventory management? I know. Sucks too, because most of it I want to keep for, like, crafting. That's carpenter? Carpenter shoes? Why? Alright, well I'm not carpenter, so I can get rid of those. Bunch of ink? 100 Mandeville gold saucer points. When did I get these? You know, might as well use them, right? I guess I got 100 Mandeville gold saucer points. Recipes, a bunch of chairs and shit. Don't even have the thing to use it in. I want to keep this because it's like an event item, but it's like I'm not gonna get a house for a while. I'm not even gonna get a house for like another couple 20 odd hours or so, probably. Bat wings, want to keep beastkin blood? I need that for anything? Nah, not really. Thing with discarding like mob drops is that I'm just gonna get more mob drops and I'm gonna have to discard them again. Need a place to put all my dyes. It's like a whole page of dyes. Alright, that should do for now, hopefully. You telling me she fucked a dragon? God damn. I thought it might be actually cool as fuck. Dicks! Fucking hell. Hey, Carbine, it's been a while. Little stinky bag. Don't shut up. How you doing? Gonna be honest, the fucking like military uniforms in this game, they look really cozy. They look like they would be really comfortable to wear. wonder if it's possible to get a Crystal Braves outfit. I'm pretty sure I can get the other 3 military outfits. I'm just not sure about the blue ones. The fuck are they riding? Oh wait, what? I'm going back here? What? What's back here? Oh, you. Hello, fellow suspicious people. How are you doing? What weapon does Alphinaud even have? It kind of looks like a book like a Arcanist would use, but he's never, like, actually pulled it out. I don't know quite what it is. I mean, like, that's a book, right? That's a weird book. Like, why does it have, like, a handle? Why is it shaped like that? I have no fucking clue what it even is. What it even could be. I was not paying attention to fucking any of that. That was so much reading. I think long and short of it is we know who the mole was.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
That was quick.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor. Would that the
Bro, that's rude. He's fucking dead. Respect, please. My god.
'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Doing okay? Yeah! Plus I'm doing okay. You doing okay?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So, young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Honestly, it kind of looks more badass than the last Emperor.
Given the
Definitely looks more
nature of his
evil.
succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Did they want to look evil? Probably because it's this more powerful. A lot of evil, powerful people look evil.
I propose that we set aside the Cartano dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the Ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
The true games are going woke. Games, they are. Unfortunately, they've all got pronouns. I'm trying to think of a funny joke to make from that, but I've got nothing. My brain went blank. Wait, woke is bad? Fuck if I know. What does woke even mean? It does rhyme with choke though, and choking's bad. Damn, you cannot see Momone's face. It is entirely covered by the hat. Don't mind games going woke. I mean, there's not like any downsides to games going woke. It's just more inclusivity. People are just mad because they want to be mad. I think like the most recent issue of like awakeness in gaming is some game had fucking top scars in their medieval character creator. And people got mad over that for some reason. Just want more games like Cyberpunk and Red Dead and all that. Yeah, those games are fun. I can see why you would want more of them. Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna be real, I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I've been meaning to get it, but it's just fucking expensive. I've heard it's really good. Waiting for it to go on sale for like 20 bucks one day. games have female pronoun pronouns. I mean, a lot of games are just adding pronouns these days. Nothing wrong with it. It's just people being mad for being mad reasons, like I said. Play Baldur's Gate 3? Nope. And I've been sort of keeping away from like videos and stuff of Baldur's Gate because I don't want to be spoiled on it, because I do want to play it one day. Need to, since they're getting a new update with crossplay. Ooh, that should be nice. The party and be up air? Fuck yeah. Who knows, maybe the update will come with like a 50% discount. God, I'd hope. A lot of my game shopping these days is just sort of going onto Steam's special offers and going for like $10 and under. Be surprised how many good games go for like $7 on special. The fucking Arkham Knight games have gone on special for like $6. I haven't bought them, but still. What's this look like? Ooh, that's fine. Can I dye it? Yeah, the dyes don't really look all that great. And plus it's worse than what I've got, so... Back to the pink robe. He's Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate 3. I already have Cyberpunk. I just don't have the DLC for it. I'll buy Baldur's Gate someday when it's like really cheap on sale. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Cyberpunk... I would never be able to stream Cyberpunk on this computer, not in a million years. It runs... It wouldn't run. It barely runs just like on its own. Be in my stream and I can put you in the title. Wait 5 years for that new PC build. I mean, either or, right? Even if I get a new PC, I might not be able to stream Cyberpunk. Game's so fucking demanding. Well, if you're saving money for PC now, you'll get one next year on September 22nd. I mean, like, yeah, exactly 1 year. It'll be exactly 1 year till I get my new PC. Until then, I'll just have to continue playing Final Fantasy XIV. Where are we even going? Why did we have to stop there? Just take us straight to where we're going, please. Unless you want to spend $700 plus $64? What's the $64 for? Oh, Baldur's Gate, alright. I mean, what computer was I getting? I was getting $1,200, that's... like, slightly more expensive. $700 is the PS5 Pro? Alright. Yeah, that shit's like $1,200 in Australia. I ain't ever getting the PS5 Pro. Don't get it? Don't worry, I wasn't planning to. Plus, I would have to pay, what, like an extra $100 for the disc and stand? I'll just save my money for the Switch 2. $100 is close to a gaming PC? Yeah, you could buy a decent gaming PC for 700 US. Cuddles from you one day? Well... Maybe one day when I see you at like a fur con or something. Going to TwitchCon? I don't have the money to go to the TwitchCon. What even do you do at TwitchCon? Like, what stuff is there? So I don't know. Fair enough. Probably like some like game reveals or something. Some game reveals, some like tech stuff. What the fuck, Tartaru? That's sick as hell. Oh damn. Damn, I should check out what these guys are doing more often. Where even is TwitchCon this year? Probably in like Europe or something, right? It's next to my house. Shit, yeah, I forgot I live right next to Sydney Stadium. How could I forget? I'm actually curious now. Hold on. Uh, TwitchCon 2024. San Diego. Yeah, alright. Wait, was that? Yeah, TwitchCon.
Minfilia, am I right?
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Arlean scholar, and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Arcean souls.
She's like so tall. To tall women? Yeah. Who wouldn't be? What does this guy have? Why is it locked? Oh, alright, I need to have done Halatali. And that. Alright, I'm not doing that.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into White Auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
Damn, Uriancha is kind of freaky.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it then, your missing Aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an Aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetheryte.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
If you get emotes soon so I can use them on other people's channels. I really can't wait to get emotes.
Yet that is not my chief concern.
I really badly want emotes.
So great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I mean, we're like kind of getting there. About 2.1 out of 3 so far. Viewer average I'm talking about.
That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
Hopefully I'll be able to get it by like the end of this month. If I'm lucky.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand.
He's super skillful, yeah, so skillful. It's taken me like 9 months to get fucking affiliate.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still
Underwatch, thank you.
carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
Take a look at me. One. Kitty cats look. Nothing. I can't remember when I got it. I think it took me a month. Really? God. Which, yeah, a lot. Basically, everyone that I know have sort of gotten it like really quick. Are you super close? I mean, I've gotten super close before. I've gotten to like 2.8 before, and I just barely missed it. Oh, we're going back here. All right. This game is blowing you up. Hell, fucking, I can only hope. I only hope that's doing that. Alright, my cats went out. That's what I want. I want attention. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Hey, I'm back. Pause 2 seconds? I'm so sorry. I forgot to stop time when I went out. I'm sorry. That way. Oh, cutscene. Nice. Getting all cozy in my blanket. It's been surprisingly cold recently. Even though it's like the start of summer. Wish I could help you with the TikTok videos or shorts so more people can see you. I definitely should do that. I cannot bear to listen back to my voice and actually edit videos. Out of summer is winter time? Yeah, maybe for you. I'm in bloody Australia. It's supposed to be getting warmer. I'm not complaining about it being cold though. I like it. I like cold better than the heat. Can't fucking stand it. Especially, I've got a fucking leather chair as well, so every time it gets too hot, it's a fucking mess. It's gross. Never buy a leather chair. Don't have a gaming chair? Nah. I want to just get a really comfortable chair. So I got like a big big puffy office chair. Apparently, like it's not a very good chair. Squeaks a lot and the fucking armrests have fallen off. So I'm just sort of sitting here. And it's made of leather as well, so it's really hot. Feel bad for you. Don't feel bad for me. I should have done more. Should have looked a bit more into. Should have given it like the slightest modicum of thought. Oh, there's another fucking thing here. All right. Oh, it's a. All right. It's a raid boss. Isn't this a emote? Here it is. I say focus on getting that PC and then get a nice chair with the money you get off playing cool games on your PC. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Chairs can wait. This chair works. While I'm waiting, I should see if I can mess around with my, mess around with this. Oh, what? I want to make Master Weaver X. Yeah. I want to make cool pajamas. But I can always just go get more. It's cacti needles, not extremely rare or nothing. Oh, I can lower quality. Oh. Yeah, I might. Just to save on space. That's super helpful. Well, I don't have any other old goat leather at the moment, so I should probably just keep that as high qual. You know, while I'm waiting for this dungeon to start up, let's all go do this thing real quick. I'll just go to this one. I think the quest Fire and Brimstone. I've had this quest for ages and I just haven't bothered doing it because it's like level 8. Actually, do I have any other quests? Legacy of a Lag, right. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, otherwise not really. You one-shot them? Yeah, I'm like 50 levels higher than them. Gonna get like no XP for this mission. One-shot me when I fight them? The level 8 bugs? I don't think they're gonna be able to one-shot you. Yeah, I got fucking nothing from that 1,000. Either way, it's done. This raid boss is taking ages. Swimming or flying in water. I think it's like technically flying, but I like to think it's swimming. I wonder if I can stand on this. I can! It's just a cozy little island. I wonder if I can go over to that, lighthouse. Maybe not. Probably not. Might just be out of the map. Ooh. Kind of weird that you can swim in this game. There's like no purpose. It might later, this might be a feature that they added like later on in the game, but I don't know, it's nice. There is like a... Yeah. Might add a water raid? Fucking maybe. Looks so comfy. This looks so cozy. I don't go to the beach anymore. I've grown to sort of hate the beach. I don't know, if it was like this, maybe I would go to the beach. Just so sandy. There's a shark out here? Yo. Did he damage me? Nope, he's just chill. cool guy. I want them to eat you, but look at him. He's so cute. He's just a little guy. Look at that face. That face wouldn't hurt a fly. Sharks eat pandas? Not this guy. This guy's chill. Ah, boo, I hit the wall. Man, is no one doing this raid boss? Like 13 minutes of just wandering around. Hey! Buffalo from Buffalo Wings, that's super sexy. I don't think I know the one you talk about. We don't really have buffalo wings here in Australia. It's not that big of a thing.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting
Have you got those ads? No.
a peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have
But yeah, buffalo wings are just something we don't really have in Australia. I like never see them anywhere.
partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
But the ice in this game looks like so crunchy. I want to eat it. One of those ice eaters? I mean, not really. I've got sensitive teeth. But if I was, damn. Like, I would suffer to eat this ice. What the fuck? Yeah, this one person is just always casting Medica too. That's something I should be doing as well. Not sure if regen stacks or not. Damn, that did like no damage. Ooh.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause. You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the Keeper of the Lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift.
Oh fuck! She said the line that we've heard in like haven't heard since A Realm Reborn.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
White Rim Front, where is that? Oh, that's just over there. I had like a really big dinner, like not too long ago. And I'm hungry as fuck. Like, I really want something to eat. Gonna get some like toast or something after stream. Nothing massive. You know, I've never really thought about it before, but it must really feel really nice to wear like a full suit of armor. Never done this before. Oh. This is alright, shit. Thought it might be just like a fast travel between places, but no, it's just a chocobo, huh? Saves me the trouble, I guess. Yeah, it would feel like really nice to wear like a full suit of armor. Like just like whenever you like close your hand, it would make a nice chunk sort of sound. People often forget that chocobo porter is a thing in this game. I mean, for good reason, obviously. Like, it's not much harder to just get on your chocobo and go. And it's not much cheaper than just teleporting. Probably slower too after you unlocked flying. But better to have it than not, I guess.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal, Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Nautalon.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget. One born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
That's how you say his name? My god.
Certainly.
I've been thinking it was Harchfont.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
I might as well just fly down. Actually, no, I'll teleport. No reason to walk when I'm at the fucking guild limit. Is in the... Alright. Oh man, Tartaru's not juggling anymore.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it. Excellent. I shall summon the others at once. Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogulmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not, but full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard-Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard-Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Wow, that's a lot. Is not even here, is she? Oh, there she is. She's like hidden behind literally everyone else. Man, Holy is really good for dealing with these guys. God, the lion is just not fucking dying. He's been on pixel health for like the entire thing. Here we go. He probably just wasn't able to die until all the teammates went down as well. works! Fucking Christ. Just reading, man.
I've heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the Blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Alright. Wonder if it's just gonna be the File 10 stuff you can buy. I wouldn't fucking know. Is that... fuck, I don't know. I'll check next time I go to a main city. Is there? No, it doesn't seem to be. I don't like the tome exchanges here. They're weird.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino. To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say.
Is that really how you say that name?
Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled. My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with White Auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to Auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, The stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white auricite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
'Twould seem more research is in order.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the auricite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands. Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
They're totally gonna fuck. They're totally fucking.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the Isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the Isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
All indications suggest Ascian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the Media Project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus. So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or Monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monitorous scum! Your crimes will not go unpunished! One day I will purge this land of your sickness! Before the eyes of the 12, I swear it!
I got another cutscene. Gosh.
I shall have no further need of you this day. Your Grace. I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The Monitarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would...
Accidentally hit a cat off the table.
Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the Monitarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Ul'dah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the Monitarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, The citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends.
That food looks so tasty.
For a government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Uldar to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Nay, you jest.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Roban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves, for a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Uldar.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people. Roban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Oh god, gameplay. It's been so long. Wait, what? Locked? What? Oh, I need to, like, actually do dungeons. Huh. All of Embers, the Navel, the Howling Eye. Do we even have those? All of Embers, Navel, Howling Eye. Wait, have I not done the... Do I need to redo these? Oh, shit. Oh, I need to do them on hard. Alright. That might be a fun thing to do for tomorrow. Getting pretty late. Do I even have access to the hard ones? How do I... Oh, I see. Alright, yeah, that's something I'll do tomorrow. I'm getting tired. I want to end stream. So, thank you anyone who's here for watching. I appreciate you stopping by. I guess tomorrow we're killing more gods. Who would have thought that we would have to kill them all again? Like, all again? Or is it... It's Howling Eye... Alright, it's the first three. The... fucking Titan... Garuda, I think it was, and Ifrit. That should be interesting, I think. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. Bye.